What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Doubt and Devotion podcast. I'm your co-host, Billy G.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jared.
Behind the mic, we have Mike Holmes.
My man.
The brains behind all the video and the clips and the the
Editing?
bait. The editing. The bait on the internet to drag you all here. So what's going on, Jared? Like, how have things been? It's been 2 weeks since we've seen each other. We did skip an episode because yours truly was on vacation.
Yeah, I feel like we should start with you.
You want to start with me?
Yeah, my life
start with
hasn't
me.
been...
I got a lot to talk about.
Go ahead.
It was a good time.
How was the cruise?
It was good, man. It was good. So we went on the Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas, and we did a stop in Cozumel, Mexico, and the Perfect Day Island, which is like their island that they own in the Bahamas.
For them only, right?
Yeah, them only. Yeah, it was us.
But there's a few ships, I assume?
There was 2 ships there, which was plenty.
Yeah, I bet.
Plenty. The place was freaking packed. But yeah, so it was a good time. It was me, all 3 girls. I wanted to include the girls on the trip, which, look, anybody traveling with children, you already know, it can be a pain in the ass. All right. And, there are a couple pain in the ass moments, but overall, not so bad. They did better than I thought they were going to do. And thank God, and I think I remember we talked about this one on the last episode, but I ended up upgrading us to a suite. And thank God I did that. Thank God, because even the suite
they're not super impressive.
Is like the size of this room. You know what I mean? And like I couldn't imagine being in a smaller room than that with
They're
2
tiny,
young children.
dude. They're tiny.
Yeah. And like you think you're not going to spend a lot of time in the room. And I think if it was just 2 adults, you wouldn't.
Correct.
But because we have 2 kids.
Yeah, they can't be up all
They
night.
can't. Yeah, exactly. Not only that, they don't want to be in the sun all day. Like they want to go back to the room and, chill out and play on the iPad or watch TV or whatever.
You couldn't find some random Bohemian nanny? Just leave them in the room.
I thought about we left Mackenzie in the room for like a couple times, and Charlotte did the kids club, which was clutch, amazing kids club. Yeah. There was like you can leave them there for like 3-hour increments. Awesome. And like the staff there takes care of them. They did activities with them and everything. So she had a great time. She loved it. She couldn't wait to go back. But you know what? You hear weird things about cruises. I felt weird leaving them by themselves.
Yeah, you don't want to do it too much.
No, yeah. I was like, all right, text us here in the room for an hour or 2 and we'll be back. But it was nice. It was nice to, I don't know. I'm not, surprisingly, I live in Florida and I guess for me, the beach is just so overrated. The sun, the pool is just so overrated because I've done it my whole life. But it was nice actually to like kind of get back in that culture. Like I sat out in the sun, we went in the beach. We went in the pool, and then we went to beaches in both places. So it was cool. It was cool to kind of like.
It's
get
also
back
a
into
much different beach. Let's be honest.
Totally, yes,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? It's like I'm the same way. I went from going to the beach every single day here growing up to I hate the beach.
I hate the beach here, man. I do not want to go.
The sand sucks. It's like the sticky sand, but you go to some like Turks and Caicos beaches. Ooh,
yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
so that's different. But
the water in Mexico was fantastic.
What was the best part? You were there. You were how long?
It was 5 days overall, and we were in each port just for 1 day. I don't know. I think the best part was honestly the island that they owned. Man, it was pretty sick. Like we just got to relax and do whatever we wanted. Like it was cool. Especially if there would have been like less people, it would have been even more cool.
Yeah.
Like definitely want to go there again because I know they do cruises that are like 3 days long, where like you're on the boat one day, you're there, and then you just go home, and then that's it.
That's basically what Danielle and I did.
Man, that is fantastic.
I think it was 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I think they do. They may do 4, but I know they do 3 at the minimum.
Yeah, the island was the best part.
Cool, very cool. Now Mexico was pretty awesome too. Now, I've never been out of the country, so for me, this is like my first time seeing another country.
What?
I've never left the country.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, just because I don't know, I don't have a passport. Like I don't know. I just never happened, right? Which I plan on changing.
You should.
I want to go places. Absolutely. It's not wasn't like a thing I chose to do. It just kind of never ended up happening. But it was cool. It was cool to like I bought a bunch of like Mexican candy and like we went and took taxis into the city to get like real authentic Mexican food. This place was called La Chosa. Check it out if you're ever in Cozumel. It was fantastic. The fajitas were like the guacamole.
I don't trust Mexico.
I'm petrified with kids,
Yeah,
especially.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I would not take an
Cartel,
Uber
bro.
anywhere
All
outside
the-
of
all the
Senior
stuff I
Frogs.
see.
That's it, bro.
All the stuff I see.
Well, see, here's the thing. So first off, that area is touristy. Like, there's no. It's not like you're going to fucking like Guadalajara. You know what I mean? Like, you're like in a very tourist-driven area. They need your money. They absolutely want and need your money. And when I walked out of the port, there's taxis just there waiting. They know that you want to go and like get drinks somewhere or get food somewhere. And most of the people I was talking to, they were like, yo, we went to like the dingiest looking restaurants and had the best food ever.
Of course, yeah, that's how it is. That's where you're gonna get real tacos.
Yeah. And that's what I wanted.
Most people never experience real tacos.
Then that's what I wanted. I wanted legit Mexican food. Even the Diet Coke, it just said Coke Light, which I thought was
That's
really
funny.
funny. Yeah, I thought that was really funny.
But the glass bottle, like
Yeah, the
legit-
glass bottle, it's
the-
a Coke
it's
Light.
the best.
Yep. The taxis were weird. You know, it was just some weird dude in a shitty car.
That's what I'm saying. That's suspect.
It was a little
I had-
suspect.
I had a-
We're getting kidnapped.
Yeah, I had a buddy who went to Mexico not too long ago, and as soon as he got to the resort, they were like, "You don't leave that gate." He's like,
That-
"You need to stay here."
Of course.
you hear that.
And that I totally get. Probably because they're in the resort area, right? But Cozumel an island, like off on the side of Mexico. So that whole island is run by tourism. They're not going to fuck around with that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they need your money.
Yeah, I was here in 2010. I don't remember much.
Yeah.
I was a drinker back then.
Yeah. I went to Tulum, and Tulum was amazing, but from the airport to getting in our car to driving, I think it was like 2 hours. This was before that. Now they have an airport in Tulum, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Tulum. But even on the main street in Tulum, you see like the army, bro. Like they're everywhere, which is cool because it makes you feel safer.
Of course.
But
yeah.
the fact that you see them is like,
What's going on?
Why?
like this is the main strip where
Yeah.
there's restaurants and there's resorts. And there's
That's why they're there.
a spew. They're all over the place down the street. And when I say arm, they got ARs. They are decked out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like how our SWAT looks.
Yeah, for sure.
They're serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like when it's just her and I, of course like you said, I want to be like just randomly driving around, but I'm not as concerned as I would be if Luca was with us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I love Tulum.
Yeah.
It was
I've wanted to go. That
Fantastic.
outdoor gym thing.
I did it.
It looks badass. Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. It was
It was so cool. Such a cool experience.
Yeah, that's like the number one like Instagram worthy thing to do.
I will say, I was running, and I had my headphones on, and I just zoned out. I'm on the beach, and I'm dying, and all of a sudden, I pick my head up, and I have 3 street dogs, like literally trying to attack me, and I freak out. I don't know what to do, and I just jet it into the water. And then all of a sudden I see a Mexican lady. She was pissed because she knows that I was a tourist, obviously.
Yeah.
And she like throws her sandal, her chancleta at them, and they just left. They listened to her.
Yeah.
But I thought that I was gonna die on the beach getting mauled by 3 dogs.
But
3 dogs,
They were
bro?
big dogs.
Not small, like 3
Yeah.
Jaxes.
Not big enough.
Not small.
You can
not
kick them in the face.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might take out 2, but one. At
Yeah,
least
I'm
one's gonna tear
confident,
you up.
very confident with 1, less confident with 2.
3 is sketchy.
Pushing it.
Sketch.
They were literally, and they played it smart. They were like surrounding
Circling
me.
you? Yeah. Oh man, that's scary.
Yeah, I freaked out, and then I walked my happy ass. I stayed in the water and walked all the way back.
Yeah, I don't blame you. One of the scariest moments I've ever had is something like that. I was in the Florida Keys, so I was right here at home, baby, and I was post contest. This was like 2021, and after you do a contest, your sleep is still kind of messed up. It takes like probably 2 months for your sleep to really get regulated again. I'm still waking up at 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? So I'm down there with Samantha, her whole family, Charlotte, everybody. And I'm, of course, awake at 5 a.m. Nobody else is awake. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go for a jog. I'm just going to walk around the Keys. And I'm walking around and, I'm jogging and I see this one street and I go down it. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a homeless guy. I think he was homeless. He was definitely drunk. Okay. And he starts to approach me, like as I'm running this way, he's doing this. So he's like, hey. So I stop and I'm like, what's up, man? And all of a sudden he just starts cursing at me and freaking out on me. Like, I'm going to kick your ass and blah, blah, blah. And I'm great. Now, understand too, I'm shirtless. Post contest, I am humongous at this point. Okay. So, because I've been eating again. All right. I'm big. Okay. And like, he is just losing his mind on me. And I'm like, bro, go away before like, because I don't want to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you if you don't go away. He reaches in his pants and I see the end of a blade and I just book it. You know what I mean? I just take the fuck off, right? I'm boom, 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 boom. I turn around, he's chasing me. Okay, now clearly I'm much faster than a drunk homeless person. I left him in the dust. But like I turned the corner, I got back on like the main streets in the Keys, and I'm looking around.
Yeah, you
like,
got to be paranoid the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm like, oh dang, you know what I mean? Like there was a lot of older people who were awake at that time at the coffee shops and stuff. But I was like, I got worried for a moment.
Yeah, that's
I'm
scary,
like,
dude. Imagine it's a girl.
Chasing me with
Imagine
a
it was
knife.
a girl. You're a girl. You're going on
I know,
a morning
and he
jog.
was like out of it, dude. Like eyes were rolling. Like he was something was wrong with him for sure.
Little bath salts.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Remember those stories?
Bath salts,
Those
little
stories
booze.
were crazy.
Yeah, he was definitely not in his right mind.
Well,
It was terrifying.
I mean, I will say that seeing other countries is one of the best things you do. It's like the best thing you could do. The gratefulness that you get from like, because in certain areas, man, like
Oh yeah,
Ecuador,
I mean, just where we were. I saw.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Ecuador, for example, where my wife is from, I've been there 3 times now. And it's just like anywhere else, there's a ton of beauty and there's a ton of rough areas.
Yeah.
But their rough areas, you'll see like our kids' age, working.
Yeah.
Like working on the streets all day, shirtless, no shoes. Like it sucks, man.
Yeah.
And that's their life.
That's definitely, yep.
And it's the norm for them. But like, it's just, when you get back, you are very temporarily very grateful, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
And then you got to do it again, and you'll be grateful for a week or two.
So something I want to do is I want to go to a country who I feel has like leveled up society wise, and I think that's Japan. Japan has become probably one of the most sophisticated civilizations on planet Earth right now. Like they are next level courtesy, cleanliness, like efficiency, just their trains, the way they do traffic, the way they operate things, like unbelievable.
Yeah, I want to go
Their
vague.
technology is wild too.
Unbelievable.
Just like even things in like the house that they do.
Oh,
Yes.
the stuff I see.
yeah, the little gadgets they have.
Dude,
and
they
stuff,
have
it's,
stores over there for like snacks and foods that are fitness based. So like I was watching a whole video on it. You guys know who Will Tennyson is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's a huge YouTuber. And he went over there and like, dude, there's full stores that have like ice creams that are like 50 calories that are like made of like egg whites and stuff like that. So we're like all healthy stuff that you can satisfy like all your cravings with, only it's like protein based foods. You know what I mean? Like genius stuff. Amazing.
You seen the thing where it's like a meal and they pull the string and it's self-heating?
No, I didn't see.
Yeah.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Like what?
They're in like 2100. You know what I mean? Like
It's absurd.
yeah, they're like in 2100 already.
Well, I'm glad to hear your vacation went good, because we just now booked DR, which we leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was like a job. It was becoming a job trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's
not fun.
Yeah, we were getting stressed. She's already stressed. I'm already stressed.
Yeah.
She's pregnant, and it's like I'm like, look, if we want it to be around Luca, I'm fine with that, but we need to decide that, right? Because he's not gonna, anywhere we take him, I promise you, he's gonna say he's bored, and as soon as he says he's bored, we're gonna get angry.
Yes.
Because we're trying to bring you on an experience that we never got to
For
experience.
sure.
Come on,
Same
dude.
here. Yes.
6 years old.
I
This kid,
completely relate to that.
think about it. He's 6. He's been to Ecuador like 4 times. He's been to Switzerland.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's like amazing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, I get it. He's a kid. I understand.
Yes.
But we talked about this. Like, I just said it to him today. I'm like, you have no idea what boredom is.
Yeah.
He's saying he's bored as he's watching TV.
I know.
And he just got back from playing with his grandma all day and my nephew.
Yeah.
it's never enough.
No, it's just,
So I was like,
completely
look, listen,
understand.
if that's our focus, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But we got to pick somewhere that is all inclusive, has stuff for him to do.
Yeah.
So we settled on DR because we were trying to avoid going somewhere we've been, but everywhere we were looking, it wasn't working. I took that as a sign.
So you've never been to DR?
I have.
Oh, you have.
This is my third time.
Oh, I thought they were going someplace you've never been.
That's what we were trying to do.
Oh, okay.
So we were looking at Barbados.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Haven't been.
That'd be cool.
Ridiculous cost.
I'm sure.
Ridiculous. Like
Yeah, I'm
we
sure.
could have gone to Italy.
Wow.
That's how expensive it was.
Wow.
And then we were gonna do it, and then we looked it up, and it's rainy season there.
That's lame.
So it's like,
Lame. And there, he and Luke ain't gonna appreciate something like that, man.
no,
Italy.
that's my
No way.
point.
He ain't gonna appreciate it.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's young though, man.
too
I know.
young
I have a
for
buddy at work who tells me all the time, "You need to take the kids and go to Mexico." He says this stuff all the time. I'm like, dude, if I take my kid to Mexico, they're not going to know the difference. They just want to go to Disney World.
It's more for
That's
us.
it.
It's more for
It's
our
us.
experiences
Yeah.
and the pictures, and which is cool. Like
Yeah.
I hate that I don't really have a ton of childhood pictures. I forget what
I
happened.
don't either, man.
Yeah, something happened to
either.
them. Like there were some, and they got like flooded, or I forget what happened. I would have to
Yeah,
ask my mom.
I don't either.
But they all got lost.
Truthfully,
sucks.
I didn't take a lot of trips either. as
No,
a
neither
kid.
did we.
Yeah,
well, I'm lying. In the States, we traveled everywhere for hockey, but we weren't.
Oh, that's cool.
We weren't taking no pictures. Oh, that was some of the best times of my life.
That's awesome. Yeah, I never did any of that. So my parents helped my grandma at her sandwich store in New Jersey. So I'd go up there in the summer sometimes as a little kid, and then me and my dad would go to Universal quite a bit because my mom would go to skincare conventions in Orlando and she did the theme park. So we would all go together. She would go to the conventions. Me and my dad would go to the theme parks. And he wasn't he wasn't riding everything with me. I'd just go ride it by myself.
Yeah.
Or we'd take one of my cousins or one of my friends, like Josh, with us. And then my parents bought a home in North Carolina when I was like 12, which I absolutely hated. Hated. It was the Gagliardo concentration camp is what it was. It was the work camp. Because every time I went up there, my dad made me work. He would always say it's one day of work and one day of play. Okay. And like my dad bought this house, and this house was a piece of shit. There's no other word for it. Piece of shit. And this lady just didn't take care of it. It was a small house. This house probably the size of your thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched this guy over the course of years just rebuild everything. He built a deck on the back of it. He built a second suite. He built a work suite for my mom. Like their whole thing was going to be to go up there and retire. So we would go up there all the time. And my dad would just work and work and work. And then he would make me work and work and work. So my vacations were like half work and then half getting to hang out and do stuff. You know what I mean?
Cool for him, not so cool for you.
Not so great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, see all those weeds over there?
You
Go
said
pull
you were
them.
12?
Yeah. Yeah. And into my teen years. And eventually once I hit like 16, they stopped taking me. They were like, all right, you can just stay home. Here's $100. We'll be back in a week. They did that a few times.
$100 lasts you a day. now.
Yeah. They did that a few times. They're like, buy pizza. You'll be fine.
It is just ridiculous though. The cost of everything is
Yeah.
just nuts, man.
No, I know.
I just would have never guessed that literally we paid less than half for DR for just as many days compared to Barbados.
Oh, look, if
Less than half.
I told you what I just spent on this cruise,
Oh, I know. I know.
it's a good amount, man. Especially after you do the food.
Well, guys, if things seem a little jumbled, that's because we had to shut down on our soundboard
Technical difficulties.
because Soundboy Mike started hearing a click. So if it's a
Yeah.
little jumbled,
It sounded like
He's
Alien
gonna-
Encounter was in my ear.
he's going to do his best in post to make it line up.
Yeah, it's difficult. 3 cameras, 3 microphones, headphones. It's a lot to jump.
But electricity randomly
The
going
signs aren't
out.
even working. Yeah, so
We got to step our game up.
it's been
boys.
one of those
Budget
kind of
podcast.
podcasts. You buy very budget. Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, you're looking forward to your vacation.
I am very much ready for a break. For things like this.
Yeah, because this is just
It's
annoying.
stuck-
Life's just annoying
Oh,
sometimes.
It is.
Incredibly annoying.
It is too much. And that's what I'm not nervous about, but I almost expect that I'm not going to be able to disconnect how I want to disconnect. And that kind of sucks.
It does, and that is totally on you.
I know.
Because you can do it. All right, you can do it. It's just a matter of, are you going to allow yourself to do it?
Yeah.
See, with me, I I feel like I can't do that due to the nature of my businesses.
Same.
Right. And it's difficult, especially with clients checking in, especially with the other company I just opened. And then with Blackstone, like, these guys who hit me up for orders, they want their stuff right now. I was placing orders on the boat, for Blackstone because we need money and they need their product.
Yeah.
Right. And my clients, they pay for my service, man. They expect an answer from me within a day or so about what their progress is doing, how they're, do they need an update on things? What's my feedback? Like, they expect that. I can't just be like, all right, y'all, see y'all next week.
Exactly.
That
Same.
doesn't work.
Same
They
exactly.
pay a monthly fee.
And
You know
on
what I
top
mean?
of that, it's all the employees too.
Yeah.
Everyone wants their stuff immediately. It's like,
Yeah.
there's, and I get it, man. I get it. Like, an employee's an employee, an owner's an owner. I understand, but it's like sometimes it's just frustrating. It's like,
Yeah.
just have a little bit more patience.
Well,
Man.
I think the thing
My
is,
wife's
too,
pregnant. Like,
yeah. I think the thing is, too, they can't comprehend what it's like to be in your position.
not at all.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what it's like to be an employee,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have no clue what it's like to be an owner. They don't know what it's like to have the weight of a company on your shoulders, the weight of many people on your
No,
shoulders.
what
I
happens?
get it. I get it.
What happens is, and I am very good about, almost too good about putting myself in their shoes. I do it too much. If I'm
Yeah,
honest.
because then you're too lax.
I'm way too. I care too much.
Yeah, I get that too.
It's a problem.
yeah.
And I created monsters, and it's not their fault. It's my fault.
Mhm.
So it's like I have to accept responsibility. But luckily, we're making a lot of changes, and it's going to get better.
Mhm.
I just got to be patient. But it's again, it's just it's so overhyped. Everyone talks about it. They want to own a business. They want to own a business. No, you don't, bro. You don't. There's a big difference, right? Like we were talking about it. Your new business, your new venture, that's exciting.
It is. It is exciting.
That's exciting.
And it's exciting because it's picking up. Things are doing like fantastic out of the first 2-3 weeks I've been doing it. And that's a good feeling. It's exciting.
course.
It's like when I first opened my coaching. I remember the first person who paid me to coach.
I
them.
can't imagine.
I was like,
Yes. I got him.
yes.
I tricked him.
It was like $125. I was so happy about it.
No, I can't imagine. But that I'm envious of that. I'm envious of the solo entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because in reality, it's like it's just way less stress.
It
Way
is.
less stress.
It is.
You the only pressure is on yourself. Like, I have to worry about. We're up to 20 people on the sales floor now, which is amazing. I'm very happy that we're on a very good path. I'm talking Black Square only, and it's amazing. But then with that comes overhead, and like you said, nobody in those walls aside from us has any idea what it costs to run that business. They have not even the closest idea. They think they do, but they don't.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to pocket watching, and they see
Yeah.
this stuff, but they don't take into consideration, like, dude, I've been doing this for 11, going on 12 years now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You watched the
I
come
was
up.
there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I was there.
Witnessed it.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like they look at you like you it was overnight, and it just, I don't know. It gets lost, I guess.
Yeah, that's any time you're in a position where you're doing better than somebody else. The people looking up at you always do it with a level of envy, always. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but it's
Human
true.
nature, though.
It's true, though.
It's human nature.
You know what I mean? And look, you're saying that the solo entrepreneur thing, yes, but the scale at which my businesses make money are much less than the scale of what your business is making money wise.
Yeah.
We are in way different tax brackets when it comes to that. So yes, I agree. It is nice to just, I put the labels on the shit myself. I pack the shit myself. No problem. And the money that's coming in is fantastic. But, you're on a different level. So that different level comes with all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
I mean?
Again, I did it to myself.
Yeah.
I did it to myself.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother episode. But I bet that I was saying that to say I need the mental reset. I haven't had it in a long time. I didn't realize until I had started to think about it. I can't think of the last vacation I've been on.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of people though, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people straight up just can't afford a vacation.
Of course. Yeah, no, I
They just straight up
understand.
can't afford one. And like, they would love to be able to just hit the pause button on their life, take a break. You know what I mean? It's difficult when you have young children and you have bills that are stacking up. You have things that you want to do. You know, life can get really busy, and we can get in the process of being so caught up in our little bubble that we don't take a minute to just breathe. You know, and that's where vacations are. I feel like they're just moments for you to step out of your bubble and take a couple breaths and step right back into it.
Yeah, see, Danielle is different, bro. She wants to travel and like climb mountains and stuff. I'm the complete opposite.
Really?
I always pick the chillest places.
Yeah.
Nice views. Like if she wasn't very pregnant right now, she would be like, oh, let's go to Machu Picchu. Like she tried to do that last time she was pregnant.
See, I would love to do that.
I would like to do that.
That sounds awesome.
But like no matter where we are, she wants to do
adventures.
Exactly. And I get it. I get it. There's two different types of people. Me, I want to just chill because I'm so stressed.
Yeah, but don't you think the adventures would maybe take your mind off? They force you to take your mind off things.
Probably could maybe.
You know, because just sitting around, man. I don't know about you, but you know, idle hands are the devil's playground. You just sit around, your brain.
Yeah,
at least my brain does that.
Yeah, no, same. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So I think if you did maybe more of the excursion style stuff.
I do because I have
to. Oh, you do.
Yeah, but some of it's extreme. Some of it's extreme.
I will say, I'm weird with heights. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I'm weird with heights too. Don't like it.
It's like I'm scared, but I'm not scared.
Don't like it.
Zip lining in Costa Rica, I'm so glad I did it. It was fantastic.
Dude, have you guys seen the one of that lady?
Yeah, don't start talking about that. I'll never do it again.
Oh my God.
There's so many messed up ones.
God. Anyone who heard it, you know exactly which one I'm talking about already. She thinks, did they think that she was hooked up? I don't know.
Are you talking about the bungee?
Oh, you're talking about the bungee jump.
That was in Brazil.
Dude.
And that was somebody's wife or fiance.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'd have been swinging on all them dudes.
Well, I'm sorry. Here's a perfect example. I would look at that rig
1,000 times,
and I would not go near it.
I mean,
Yeah,
but Daniela, that could have been Daniela. She did it in Ecuador on a random bridge with like two random guys.
No, see, I ain't doing that.
I'm telling you, she's nuts.
I ain't doing that. Yeah. But like, how did her and the two people that lifted her up not see or feel that she was connected?
I don't understand.
How is that possible?
I have no idea.
How is that physical?
If I'm about to jump off a bridge,
I'm double checking.
I'm that guy in the chair. Wait. What's he say? Oh.
No, I gotta tell you something.
That's me. I would be there for about 15 minutes checking everything.
We took when I was in Alaska, we took a ski lift. So we were on a resort on like the side of a mountain, but the place owned a restaurant that was at the top of the mountain, and you have to take the ski lift to get all the way up to the restaurant. Dude,
you don't like it?
Dude,
I had to do that in Switzerland.
Looking down at cars that are this big.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Same.
No, sir.
And
don't like it.
And I'm looking up. I'm like, I don't understand. Is it a helicopter that installs it?
Yeah,
no, seriously. How do they get the cables
I don't know,
that
but
high?
this thing was on the peak of a mountain.
It's just a cable.
Like I felt a little breathless. We were so high up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I went like into the crowd because it's full, and I just stared down at the ground.
Yeah. The food was fantastic.
It was worth it once you got to the top.
You got to be careful talking about Alaska, bro. On our last TikTok, we got blown up.
Really?
People talking crap, saying, "Get the heck out of my state."
Were you serious?
Yeah. What? I know you guys don't see the TikToks because you guys don't have your.
Why? Because we said it's light and dark at random times,
bro. Yeah. Well, no, it was the one where you were like, you have to go to Alaska. And people were like, do not tell people to come here. Dude, they're like, get the F out of my state.
Oh,
damn.
wow.
I'm like, geez,
super
bro.
welcoming.
Oh, dude, it was bad. We're full. Kind of the same stuff we hear about, New Yorkers and stuff.
I mean,
look, we're not talking about moving there.
I mean, look, we live in a tourist trap area too, so I kind of get it.
Yeah,
I'll show you some.
Yeah, I need to see this. I get it.
That's funny. I thought you meant us talking about like the
daytime.
Yeah,
but I know which one he's talking about because I was saying that everything looks beautiful there.
Yeah. But some people were cool. They were like sending their own pictures.
Yeah,
like, look what I took this morning on the way to work.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal, man.
I gotta start freaking using TikTok.
I do too. I mean, dude, Alaska's a beautiful place. I mean, every human.
Well, you really doubled down, huh?
Must see that place. Okay. But again, I understand where they're coming from. I mean, dude, every time I see a New York plate here,
dude,
get out of here, bro.
I absolutely
go back to the communism you voted for.
But it's a little different. Again, that's different. You're talking snowbirds. They literally live here for 6 months sometimes.
Well, you know what? I think people do that in Alaska too, in all fairness.
True.
They go up there in the summer when it's light all the time, when it's beautiful, and they leave when it's like negative 30 through the winter.
I can't say that I blame them.
Yeah. But all right, I mean, look, it's getting late. We had to film this one late, guys, because he's leaving tomorrow, and then we would be out without another episode. We didn't want to do that for the very, very loyal fan base we have. Speaking of that, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do anything on the video, it would be much appreciated. It helps us, helps our bottom line, helps keep Mike getting paid.
Yes, sir.
Interact.
Yeah, please.
Just interact.
It'd be great. Even if you think we're assholes, say, hey, you're an asshole. I'll take it. I'll take it. Peace out.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye.